Okay, so today I'm going to just kind of do a refresh on some things that I've shared before, but I feel like sometimes it's good to talk about them more than once because we always learn, like, when we hear about something more than one time. So for those of you who are new here, this is my business budget workbook. It is basically, I put this together out of necessity. I'm going to show you some blank pages. It comes with a printable. It's all printable and for you to put in a binder. It's not something that I mail to you. Excuse me, I'm recovering from a cold, so you're going to have to bear with me. So it comes with a full month layout blank so that you can reuse it year after year. Then it's got a income and expense monthly tracker, which doesn't actually look like this. I've updated it. And I guess I didn't put one in November. I thought I had put one in every month, but maybe I didn't. Let's find it. Maybe I put it back here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, so this one needs to go in its place. I improved this situation because it was causing some confusion. So this is what they look like now. And you're able to record all of your income and then your expenses down here that you know that you're going to need to pay in the month. And then an area for savings or cash that you need to store away. Like I always need cash for postage, so that always goes over here for me. And then down here, you're going to total up your income. You're going to minus your expenses, and then the amount left over is the amount that I transfer to my personal bank account. That's my actual paycheck. So I will be walking you through that. Okay, so there's that page. Then there is another new page, which is the team monthly budget. So this here is just kind of a tracker for you to keep track each month of your new team members. And I did the whole year on each month so that you can kind of keep track as you go. There is a team budget amount. I use 10% of anything that I make off of my team and give it back to my team. And then this is the area where I show what I've spent on my team. And then down here we have team stats where you can put in the first level direct sales, people directly under you, how much their sales were, your entire downline sales, how many qualified recruits you had that month, bronze elite, silver, and silver elites. So this says year because this is just a comparison from, so for example, this would be November. Okay. So I would look at November 2018 compared to 2019. So I would go back to November of 2018 and fill this information in. And then for November 2019, I could record this information. So I would just have this info at my fingertips. And then there's this little blank space here where you can add notes or thoughts or comments, and we'll talk about that. Okay, then I've got my weekly pay summary. Every Wednesday, you get a paycheck from Stampin Up if you have any deferred income, which is people who have placed orders online or anything like that. And so I record that there. And then my expense tracker here. Okay, so let's go back to October. And I've actually filled this in already, but I'm going to redo it because I want to use my new sheet. I don't want to use the old one. So we're going to do that today. Okay, so when I'm recording this video, and you're going to see this on October 3rd, but when I'm recording it, I actually don't know what my finalized amount is going to be for my income. So we're not going to really record that today. But one of the things I like to do every month is go through and add in all of my expenses that I'm going to have coming out, because then I like to go back and mark off when they come out. And this is actually something I've not been very good about doing, so I need to get back on it. So right here on the 15th, my DBWS comes out of my bank account, as well as the Copy Cure. The Copy Cure is a training program I paid for, and it was really, really awesome. This is when Zoom comes out. This is also going to be when Feed Blitz comes out. And Paper Pumpkin, probably around this time. Okay, and then my actual payday is 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is payday for me. And then down here, I will have Creating Success. That is the training program I take, and it's a weekly thing. And then AWeber will come out here. That's my email marketing. And I feel like I'm missing something. Let me go back to September and look. Oh yeah, Sister. I have to pay Sister this day. Anything else? Oh yes, my SU blog, which will probably come out here as well. I have a lot of stuff that comes out right around the 15th of the month. Tailwind is going to come out right here. That is my scheduling program for Pinterest. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay, then there's a few other expenses that I need to do envelopes for, so I'm just gonna make myself a note right here. For October, I need on-stage cash and postage. Okay, so I want to make myself a note to remember that. So when we come to the expense page, I just list out everything that I have that's an expense. So I'm going to set up my budget by doing this. AWeber is $49 a month. Copy Cure, which I've almost finished paying for her course. Paper Pumpkin is 18-ish. DBWS is $12.95. Creating Success is $19.95. Elite Mastermind is $100. Tailwind is $14.99 a month. What else do I need? Katie, that's Sister. Putting her at $800 this month. She's worked a lot of extra hours for me. And these are all estimates, right? I mean, some of these I know for sure. So for like Feed Blitz, AWeber, that's what my monthly fee is every single month. So I know those for sure. Some of them I don't know until the month absolutely ends. And so I just guess until I know, and then that's where the actual goes in. Okay, and then Deborah, she's one of my helpers. So I'm going to put $200 for her because she's got some money on the books with me, and I don't want to not have money tucked aside to pay her. She works for me helping prep for stuff, and then I pay her in product. So but I need to be able to have money to put the product order in. My taxes are going to be due, and I've been really neglectful at saving for them. So they're actually not due till January, but I'm going to go ahead and save the full amount now because my paycheck for October is going to be pretty big. So the full amount of taxes I have left owing for the year is $1,400. So I'm going to put that aside now and just put it in an envelope, and then when it's time to actually pay it, I will just have the cash. Or I might put it in a savings, I don't know, but I'm going to save it. And then my team, I'm going to guess at $350, but I think it will be more than that. So, and I've actually just spent $400 on my team getting a gift for them. I can't talk about it because it's a secret, but that went over budget last month, so it may be that I deduct some of the budget from this month and just, you know, recognize that, okay, I spent a lot last month, so this month I might not do the same. Okay, and then for my envelopes to save, I need on stage cash just to have, on stage hotel costs, and on stage dinner, because I try to treat my team to dinner at least one time when I'm with them. So this does definitely kind of come out of the team budget. There's times that it goes over that, but you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, sometimes you're just going to go over budget in certain areas. It ends up coming out in the wash because there might be another month that I go under budget. And so my hotel will be about $230 because I'm sharing a room. And then dinner, I'm going to put $200. And I might add that to the team budget and deduct it from here. I don't know yet. So that's kind of like how I'm setting up this for now. Now over here, oh, sorry, I forgot one. Zoom, $14.99. That's a monthly fee that I pay. What comes out of my team budget? Okay, so right off the top, oh, you know what else I didn't put over here is postage cash. Should be, we're gonna go 100. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna put team postage. So I actually keep separate receipts for the money I spend shipping stuff to my team, and we're gonna do 150 here. And then Zoom, because I only use Zoom for my team members, so I charge it to their account basically. And then every month I buy gifts for my team through Stampin Up, and they average around $100 a month. And then I already have their on-stage gifts, so that isn't going to come out of this budget, but I probably will do on-stage dinner. Now the unfortunate part of that is only part of my team will be with me, but it is what it is. You know, you just can't. We're gonna do October. Okay, so I've kind of set up my budget for the month of October, and we can do a quick total on these. And if you have any questions about anything that I'm doing or using, or how I set things up and how I charge things, please just let me know. Okay, so this total is $3,167.83. Now, one thing that I want to mention because I feel like you could see the expenditure numbers and go, holy bananas, like that's an insane amount of money that you're spending on your business, but you also haven't seen my income yet. So just remember that. That will probably be in next week's video. And then for my team budget, I'm gonna do 150 plus $14.99. So we're at $464.99. And so we are actually over budget at this point, possibly, but I don't totally know yet because I haven't done my 10%. And so we don't really absolutely know what that number is going to be. Okay, so that's my budget for October, my setup and preparation for the month of October. I've got all my stuff written down in here. I know what needs to come out and get paid. And basically all my bills get paid with one paycheck. So I wait for that paycheck and I pay everything. And then my other paychecks that I get through the month, which I'll show you here, I use them for other things. So for example, on September 11th, my paycheck from Stampin' Up was $723. I got PayPal money for $150. I put $200 aside to save for shipping gifts to my customers because I had a special, and then I had $400 that I paid myself into our bank account, and then out of that I paid some tithes. And then down here I did the same. I paid tithes, I saved, and then to personal. So and then you can see I haven't kept track the rest of the month. I've just neglected it because I've had a lot of family stuff going on. So, I do the best I can, and that's the point of this, is it's not about being perfect and like always having everything tracked perfectly and doing everything perfectly. Like, that's not what this is. This is, I need to be better about understanding what's coming and going from my business, and I get a lot of people who say they don't make any money, and a lot of times it's because they don't actually know what they're spending or where they're spending it. So one of the first things that you should actually be doing is tracking all your expenses, just like on a sheet. You can use one of these trackers like this to track all your expenses coming and going to make sure you know what's going on so that you're able to then make wise budgeting decisions and stuff like that. So we're at the beginning of a brand new Stampin' Up year, and I want to start the year strong with really good budgeting practices, and it's getting close to time to print my next folder. I can't believe it. It's been like a year that I've been using this. And if you want to purchase this yourself, you can. It is in the description below this video. There is a link, and it will be a download. It will be emailed to you. So you want to make sure that you check your email and check your spam folder if you purchase it. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again next week, and we will talk more about my income and how things got all shook out. All right?